My name's Ryan, and this is my lovely wife Chelsea. I'm a residential design and build consultant.
And I'm a chartered accountant, and we live on the outskirts of Hamilton with our beautiful daughter Hadley.
We first approached My Pero just through recommendation. My mum and dad had used Jacob and My Pero and the team here for quite a while and had nothing but good things to say. So yeah, we followed suit and reached out.
Our experience with our advisor, it feels like a wee while ago now, so looking back to 2015, but we'd never obviously been through the process before of purchasing a home. And our advisor just really gave us sort of all of the things we needed to know. We felt like we were really guided in the whole process in terms of the things we needed to provide, also educated along the way. I feel like we were never steered in a direction and we didn't know what we were doing. It was sort of like, these are the next steps, this is why we're doing it. And it just felt really safe, really easy. As our sort of journey continued in the property space, we moved out of our first home when we started our business, which is a gym in town. And at the time when we started it, we wanted to move closer and live nearby. We looked at renting, but then we thought, is there an option that we could actually potentially buy? And we reached out to Mike Pero to run through the numbers and see whether that was a possibility. And working with the team, we did. We managed to purchase an investment property in town, which has been awesome. Yeah, so definitely the landscape for us changed. When we first purchased our home, we were like salary and wage employees. And then when we were looking to buy the investment property, we were in a position where we were self-employed, having our own business. And so that was a new set of challenges in terms of the information that needed to be provided. But our advisor worked with us in how to best present that, the information required, what the banks look at closely. So we were sort of supported in terms of giving it the best opportunity to get the finance to move into that investment property. And it worked. So it was brilliant.
Whilst we were living in the investment property, we found out we were having a baby. So we needed more space and then decided we wanted somewhere else, somewhere newer. And we decided to go half and half with your parents on a dwelling with two dwellings under one roof. So yeah, again, that had different layers of complexity to the financing and the application, but yeah, managed to make that work with Mike Perry and the team.
Yeah, but there was definitely, when we sat down with our advisor, like not necessarily one way to structure it. There were multiple ways. So they were really awesome. It sort of, we sat together with my mum and dad, looked at all of the options and considered the best approach to go to the bank with. And there was, it wasn't a straightforward sort of transaction, I'd say, but it's something that we would not have known how to navigate by ourselves, but with our advisor, we were able to make it happen, which is really cool. So we're so grateful for that.
With a number of the transactions or acquisitions I suppose we've done, there's often been an element of time and a bit of pace needed, and more often than not we'd probably get a reply from Jacob at all hours of the evening, knowing that he was doing what it took to get it done with whatever deadline we put on him essentially. So we always just had absolute trust that he'd make sure and get it done.
We both feel like working with a trusted advisor, like why wouldn't you do it? We've felt the whole way throughout our property journey over the last sort of 11 years now, we've just been supported, and they're like there for us. They're always available for us. They really know our journey. We feel like they're working for us. They want to almost see us get into these properties as much as we do. I think Jacob really knows how important these transactions are for his clients as well. So I feel like he just wants to give it everything for us. I feel like he's got our back. He wants to see us succeed or meet some of those goals that we have.
And knowing he's doing it with our best interests at heart is ultimately what's key, and where that trust layer comes in again.
Yeah, it truly just feels easy. Like you can't beat talking to a human, picking up the phone, coming in for a meeting. I genuinely don't know, like had we not been using Mike Pero, whether we would be where we are today.
No.
So yeah, it's pretty special.
Overall, our experience with Mike Perry has been so good. We've actually referred him on to a number of friends who have been having difficulty with their current mortgage advisors or having trouble acquiring lending, and they've gone on to use Jacob and Mike Perry with successful results. And
whatever lies ahead for us in terms of where we go with homes and property in future, Mike Pero and the team will definitely be there with us.